Hi guys, my name's Carlo. I work at the Prince Alfred and Formosa Dining Room in Maida Vale. I'm originally from Portugal, and I'll be telling you today a little bit about how to maintain your cellar and ensure that everything's working properly downstairs. Some of the important things that you have to remember when looking after your cellar is A, keep it clean at all times. B, ensure that you close the door behind you so you can keep the temperature regulated downstairs.
The ideal temperature for a cellar is 13 degrees Celsius. Keeps everything nice and cool.
And C, always remember when you're lifting things or doing any kind of manual labour, you've been instructed on what you're supposed to do and you know exactly how to lift things so you don't injure yourself.
When you move a barrel, the best way of actually moving it is to tilt it. Keep your fingers and toes out of the way, and then you roll it. And you roll it like this, put it in the place where you want it. That way there's no strain on your back.
Make sure that you lift with your legs, okay? So basically, never ever lift with your back. Your legs, you grab onto something firmly. The foot force should be on your legs, pushing downwards. Back straight, lift, go to where you're going. And again, if you have to put something back on the floor, make sure you bend with your legs again and not your back. Also, when looking after the cellar, you have to make sure that you rotate the stock.
Every time you have new barrels come in, you put your old ones up to one end, up towards the top. So you then have your new barrels at the end of your stock line. That will also go for boxes of in crates of bottled beer, where you always put the old stock at the top and the new at the bottom.
So let me talk you through changing a keg of beer.
We're now going to change a barrel. When one of your barrels are empty, you can see on the wall where your cellar buoys are, they will be empty as well, as an indication. So you can follow the line and see this is your barrel. The next thing you do is you switch off your gas switch on the wall. You then go to the coupler, which you release by holding in the handle. Lift it up with both hands, twist it, lift it up. You will take off the dust cap of the new one. You take your coupler, who will slot in.
You then go back, turn the gas back on where you turned it off. Once you're at the cellar buoy, what you need to do is you need to press down on the button on top. What that does is releases a bit of the pressure and lets some of the beer come out of the keg. When it's almost full, release the actual buoy, which stops too much air going into the line, by pushing the little black handle at the bottom up. Then pull it back down again to ensure that when it does empty again, not too much air goes back into the system again. Finish it off by holding down the top of the cellar buoy. So once you've done that and you pull the little black peg at the bottom of the cylinder down, continue to press the button at the top of the cylinder to fill it up with beer, and you're ready to serve that beer. When you're changing the gas cylinder, a lot of places these days don't even have that system. It's kind of an older system they're trying to get rid of, obviously because of dangers that are involved. The first thing you have to do is turn off the gas. Even though it's empty, make sure that you turn the gas off at the actual head and screw it down firmly clockwise. Double check that it's clockwise, and most of them are, but for this example it is actually clockwise. Then what you do, get your spanner and release the connector. Put it back onto the fresh gas cylinder, tighten it clockwise. Once you're satisfied that that's on properly, you release the nozzle at the top, put in pressure back into the system, and there you go. Simple as that. For excellent cellar management, keep it clean, keep everything in its place, know exactly what you're doing, don't injure yourself. The whole point of it is stay safe. Cellars can be a very dangerous place if you don't know what you're doing, and if you don't know what you're doing, just ask.